Jaylene Clark Owens, and this is actually not my voice. This is not my normal register, this is a choice. This cadence creeps unconsciously into my vocal box cavity, and all of a sudden my voice begins to lift, wraps up my vocal cords and presents them to you like a gift, making my voice higher and sweeter, thus more pleasing to your ear palate, instead of rough, harsh sounds that play on your eardrums with a mallet. Yeah, this is not how I would normally sound. Wow, I didn't even realize I was actually trying to hold the real me down, to suppress me so that you can trust me. I wonder if my voice is so high you can't hear the irony. I do it automatically, I just pop this voice in without thinking. The same way you would pop on a life vest if you were sinking. It saves me from being too Harlem, too deep, too black. But girl, you was all of that. This voice is too flat. This voice is too flat to be left sitting in the cut like a cul-de-sac, waiting for a friend, a family member, your cousin. Why can't the voice you use with an employer be the same voice you use with your husband? Because as a woman we are conditioned from birth to be meek, taught that the man should have the most strength, so we even make our voices weak. Because as a black person we are taught from birth to be non-threatening, so we quiet the bass of the African drum that strums our vocal cords until the silence is deafening. Because as a female who is black, we are labeled angry black woman, and even when we're not, we get the name even still. So we Kenny G. R. Louis Armstrongs until we sound tranquil, like a tranquilizer gun, temporarily sedating your true self so you may be easily handled. True self on mute, but this voice matters too. Hands up, don't shoot. This voice has roots in New York City. It's gritty, knows that life is not always pretty, but it is ever beautiful in its boldness, never drowning in self-pity. This voice is indicative of where you are from, but that should have no relevance, because your home of Harlem should not be indicative of your level of intelligence. Habitually, we are taught that our blackness cannot enter white spaces without a code, without code switching. Without it, their minds would be glitching, trying to compute our vernacular, but this voice is spectacular. It is the purest form of your articulated thoughts, like rainwater after impurities have been vaporized. The other voice is not the real thing, just poorly plagiarized you, universalized you. Stop treating your voice like the cat that disappears when company's around, boo. But I know you feel most vocally comfortable when you around your best friends. Finger waves become commas, and claps encapsulate words like bookends. But you can't just roll your neck and refuse to articulate in a professional setting. Why not? But it's okay to upspeak so that everything sounds like a question, I'm betting. Why? Because it makes you sound ghetto, uneducated. I don't think that's a big mystery. Ghetto? That is a leftover ancestral sound from the clicking languages found in the Southern African tribes that is my history. Well, you can't always show all your cards. Sometimes you need your poker face. But this face is black 24/7. I can't turn it on and off based on time and place. This voice is yours, so own it. Stand up for its validity in powerful places. Be its proponent. Well, maybe I won't go full Harlem Bird, but I'll let my voice fly. Breaking this ingrained habit will be difficult, but I'll give it a try. So, hi. My name is Jaylene Clark Owens, and this is my voice. Voice. Love it or hate it. That is your choice. Thank you. Thank you. Hello for real this time. I am Jaylene, and I am very excited to be here with you all. So a bit about me, I am from Harlem, New York City, but I live in the Philadelphia region. And so, in addition to being a spoken word poet, I am also an award-winning actress. I love to incorporate my theatrical side into my poetry. In the acting world, you can see me as Rosie in the PBS kids show Albie's Elevator, as well as in the recurring role of the clerk on Law and Order. I love to embody different characters, and sometimes I do that through my poetry. Like this one time I said, I sent you a cash app and now I'm concerned. Because I thought we were both in this relationship, but what I have learned is that I'm always sending, but rarely receiving. I cash apped my love because I was made to believe that this was a two-way street. But now I see it's just the dirt road with construction, that I don't have the energy to complete. You scanned my QR and gave full access through your persistence. The thought of you adding value calmed my code of quiet resistance, linked my love bank account to your heart so I could pay you instantly. Cause I love to give. I do that joy intrinsically, but you love to withdraw without making deposits directly. Wondering why I'm withdrawn when you're not doing this love thing correctly. Now I'm overdrawn, balance sub-zero. I marvel at your negativity, but you are no hero. I'm taking stock of all the time and energy and patience you've requested. Yet you cash out me none of those. It's because you're not emotionally invested. And now I'm seeing I'm getting little on my return. I cashed out you my heart, but yeah, now I'm concerned. I thought we had this great romance, but maybe it's just peer-to-peer, that P2P. But even in a friendship, it's about reciprocity. I'm tired of making requests for your effort just for you to decline. How can I ever expect you to go above and beyond when you can't even do the baseline? I thought you were mine, but we were just having insufficient fun. So cash at my love back, baby, cause we is done. Based on a personal story, I do like to use my poetic storytelling to speak to various lived experiences. Now, this next and final piece does speak to my own personal lived experiences, and it's a piece that really has changed my life in many ways. So it's called A Black Girl and Her Braids, and this is a poem that started out as a celebration of these knotless braids that I got one time, and it has turned into a viral social media anthem, and it's actually going to become a children's picture book published by, published by Pink with Random House Publishing, coming out in January. So this just means a lot to me, and I'm excited to end my set with it today. A black girl in her braids, a black girl in her braids. Yeah, tell her that please don't touch her, you know she looks amazing. A black girl in her braids, a black girl in her braids. Protect the style, but Allah is one that always sways. A black girl in her braids be the best. When you see her with the fresh extensions, know that she is blessed, no stress from having to do her hair when she wake up, can just throw on some makeup and go. Or no, bare face and braids is a look too, honey. Have her feeling so free, even though their style probably sent her back some money, but it's a sound investment. Cause a black girl in braids goes best with everything. Door knockers and red lips, everything. Sundress with full hips, everything. Slaying the red carpet, everything. But sometimes they give us grief. Say we can't rock braids and write a legal brief. Maybe we could be the executive assistant, but with braids we can never be cheap. Cause for some reason they feel braids can't be corporate. Rather see me forfeit my time to twist my hair every night, or straighten my coils for Karen, cause the kinkiness of my cubicle to her just don't sit right. If I adjust my crown to look more white, that will relax her. That's why we must pass the Crown Act everywhere, cause we can reign with cornrows or a relaxer. I want my head in a box, not me. A black girl in her braids be the definition of free. At night, she can just go lay down like her baby hairs. Ain't got to worry about nothing else, cause a black woman's got enough cares. Braids are not superficial, they're beneficial. And we don't need no white girl on TikTok to validate our flyness, cause we beneficial. Whether you go to the Africans or Keisha in 5B, if she know what she doing, it's gonna be tight. Just make sure she don't grip too strong, cause if she do, it's gonna be tight, and that's the type of black on black crime our community cannot withstand. We've lost too many edges from the weight of a heavy hand, but sometimes our sisters are willing to just pay that price. Cause that fresh out the chair crispness be feeling too nice, feel like Christmas, cause these braids be a gift. Make you swing them back and forth like you turned into a gift. You say you wanna protect black women? Well, braids be a protective style, no cap. You wanna give her joy? Well then scratch in between her parts with a pen cap. Ooh, that joy be bliss. Feels as good as when I step out the shop with a fresh set of knotless or godless, or maybe just some straight backs for vacation. We gon' get it braided up for any occasion. Rooted in Africa, it's a style that never fades. Ain't nothing in this world like a black girl in her braids.